Hey, what's up? This is Macaulay here again in Durango. I just got done preaching today for messages to the church, growing church. I'm excited about what's happening in the church, seeing people's lives change, families restored, developing leadership, and that's my passion, and I love what I do. I don't know if you ever heard the expression, I don't have enough money to pay my bills. You probably heard that, or you probably live that expression before yourself. I've been there before. I've been there where I've had a couple jobs and seeing how even though you stretch yourself and you're working and working and working and you get paid, as soon as you get paid you pay all your bills and you're left with nothing and you feel like there's not enough money to pay your bills. You know what? That's a struggle that a lot of people, probably 90% of the population, lives paycheck to paycheck. But I want to share with you something that has helped me change, that has helped me get over that part and to begin to see some income coming in and changing the way things have happened before. I'm going to show you a picture that I have here with me, and it's a picture of my family. That's my wife, Sylvia, Joshua, and Jennifer. And that picture is taken in the Alamo in San Antonio, Texas. And when you stand there, you stand and you see history that was made there long time ago. And it's a reminder of what happened, quite a few years back, where the people in the Alamo were fighting to defend that property, to defend that nation. And then you have the Mexican people fighting to conquer that area also. And to me, it means a lot because I have part Mexican and part American. And when I was standing there, it's like I wanted to be part of history of the Mexican side, but I also want to be part of history of the American side. And you can see that's a struggle. And sometimes that struggle inside of us takes us to a point where we need to make a decision to not return back, to do whatever it takes to get over the moment you're living right now. No matter how hard the circumstances may be, you have to make a decision to never find yourself in that position where you don't have enough money to pay your bills. See, we have an opportunity. We live in nations where there's lots of opportunities to get out of the situation where we're at right now. For example, standing there at the Alamo, there was people that were defending the Alamo. They had courage. They had a determination. They made a decision before they went into the battle that they were going to defend that fort, that they were going to defend it, no matter if it cost them their lives. That was the decision they made, and they knew that they were going to make a difference. They knew that they were going to make history, and really they did. And today we stand there, we take pictures, but it reminds us of what it is when we fight, when we make a decision to never to be back in that spot. See, the Mexican army, there was a lot of them, and they fought, and they died. A lot of them died, but they didn't have that same courage that the people in the Alamo, and that's when other battles took place. They were reminded of the Alamo. Remember the Alamo. And see, and we have to remember those moments where we've been through, those moments where we've struggled, those moments where we didn't have enough cash to pay our bills, and make a decision to change. See, just as you're standing there in the Alamo and you see the history took place and all that, it's the same battle that goes within inside of us. Inside, deep in us, there's a desire to be successful. There's a desire to be in another position financially, to have the freedom financially to be able to do what you want, when you want, with who you want. Not being limited for anything. And that's a strong desire, but sometimes because of the circumstances, the situations we live, all of that is like pushed down, and it's down there. And when we face those challenges where we don't have enough money, it's like you get mad, you get frustrated. I don't want to be here. But you know what? You can spend all of your life fighting back and saying, I don't want to be here. But unless you make a decision to change, unless you make a decision to change what you're doing today. And see, sometimes we think that the change has to be something external. Well, I'll change jobs, and that could help for a while. Or I'll change this thing or this other thing. But the change has to begin inside of us. When we make a decision to change, the change happens in that moment. It's like in a moment, like when you open and close your eyes, it's a moment. That's what happens when you make a decision. I'm going to change. I'm not going to be in this position again. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to do whatever it takes to change. When you make a quality decision like that, when you make a decision, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy this other thing, or I'm going to do this exercise, I made a decision to get healthy, whatever it is, when you make that quality decision, it helps you, and it's just like something automatically happens around you, it surrounds you, that it helps you and pushes you to get what you want, you set yourself to accomplish. So make a decision today. Make a decision to change. Make a decision to learn different ways to create finances, different ways to make money. See, we've lived ingrained of us that we need a job. You work 9 to 5, you go to the university, that's what they teach you. You get a good job, get a good profession. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's great. We've all done it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to have freedom financially, freedom of time, freedom to be able to spend time with your family, with those loved ones, where you can take off and spend a vacation, when you want to do that, you make a decision now. And you make a quality decision that I'm going to change. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get those dreams to take place. And one of the things that I learned, when you make that quality decision, there'll be a strength within inside of you that's going to help you accomplish those dreams and those goals. See, you don't have to live that way the rest of your life. You don't have to live paycheck to paycheck. You don't have to live, by the end of the 2 weeks or the month, whenever you get paid, and say, wow, I don't have enough money to pay my bills. You don't have to live that anymore. You can make a change today. Decide today, I'm going to study. I'm going to learn. I'm going to change the way I think. I'm going to get close to those people that have what I have. See, I learned this from a couple of friends, Dave Wood and Deb Sharp. They have been a blessing to my life. They don't know me personally, but I feel like I almost have lived in their living room, because just the way they talk, and they make you feel part of them. But you see, what I've learned with them is they have what I want. And I've been studying, I've been changing my way of thinking. I've been getting close to them through their teachings, through their different hangouts and videos they have. And that has helped me change my way of thinking. See, if we don't change our way of thinking, we'll end up doing the same things. Get close to people that are making a change, that have what you have. Get close to people that have what you want. Learn from them. Obey them. See, one of the things I learned in the church is we make disciples. And a disciple is somebody that obeys instructions. Instructions for their better. For them to become better husbands, become better parents, better leaders, better workers, you name it. And that comes through teachings, that comes through being an example to them. See, one thing that my wife and I do is we lead by example in the church. And it's the same principle that I've learned from Dave Wood and Dave Sharp. They lead by the example. They are owners of a company, but they're doing what they're teaching you. And that's why I love being part of Empower Network. That's why I love being part of this team. And since I've gotten close to them, I've learned a lot of things that have helped me even change on my way of thinking, my way of doing things, even in the church. Because the change begins inside of us. When we can change what's inside of us, it's going to change everything, the way we look things, the way we see things, and we are going to accomplish the financial goals that we want. That's what I wanted to share today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to, put up some more videos, but I hope you enjoy this today. If you're interested in learning how to change, I have these friends that are really great. They can help you, and I'm learning and I'm working with them. But if you're really interested, just click on the link below. We'll see you in the next page. And thank you very much. This is Macaulay Howard, and greetings. Awesome.